What's up everyone, this is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a talking video on the Stihl GGA 26 mini chainsaw. So I hope at some point it will get used, at some point this year again. I hope somebody will get used again this season again. Because the last that this thing got used ever since 2 months ago, or since a month ago easy, 2 months ago easy, because the last this thing got used ever since June, and it's just been sitting since July, you see. So I really hope some point it will get used again this year for 2026 season, which I hope at some point we'll get used to this season. It's still got 3 balls in the bag still, which is, well, because I expect this machine being used almost a couple times, you see, because this thing gets used almost like twice, you can see, because I expect this machine being used almost a couple times, you see, so you can see, because, well, how I was described it, because do you see how I expect this machine being used almost a couple times, so it will get used again, if it is this year again. I hope somebody will get used again this year. I hope somebody will get used this year again, because I expect this machine, but this thing gets used almost like whenever I use it to cut some trees down, it can cut some wood too, exactly, see, which is, well, it's definitely it's a machine being used almost a couple times, you see, so it will get used again this year again. I really hope somebody will get used again this year, like easy, because it's like this machine being used almost like every single time a little bit, but this thing gets used almost like a couple times, you see, which is definitely expect this machine being used almost a couple times, you see, so it will get used again this year, like for 2026 season. And I'm hoping at some point it will get used again this year, thank you for 2026 Maui season, which I hope at some point it will get used again this year again. So I really hope at some point, fingers crossed, this thing will get used again this year for 2026 Maui season. I hope at some point it will get used again this year.